Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and welcome to another Flossy Friday. I was trying to see if I could get him in frame, but I would have to do this, but that's okay. Hey bud. Hey Potter. Say hi. I am in my office slash craft room, which is an absolute hot mess express in here. And he just recently joined me, so I wanted him to be somewhat a part of the video, but he is doing fantastic. Today is August 14th, which is only easy for me to remember because my dad's birthday was yesterday. But it is also World Cross Stitching Day. So one, I hope that y'all have had a fantastic week. And two, I hope that if you haven't already been stitching today, that you get to today, because there is a whole day out there for us, you guys, which we need to celebrate. So I have worked on 4 things this week. One of them is a finish, and I do have some FFOs to talk about. But let's just give a quick life update. Like I said, Potter is doing fine. Working from home is doing really well. Had to go in on Tuesday for my every 2-week thing, but I do also have to go in next Wednesday. So, womp womp, but it'll be okay. And everything else, for the most part, is going really good. And my dentist appointment last week also went really, really well. Thank you everyone who reached out Friday afternoon and Saturday to ask me how I was doing and how I was feeling. I'm very thankful that they gave me the Valium. It did keep me much calmer than what I would have been. Still was a little antsy and fidgety, and had a few like silent tears that I couldn't help my eyes from doing up until the point of the getting of the going of the starting. But aside from that, it went really well, and hopefully that is the last time that I need dental work for a very long time again. Because I mean, it had been, what, 28 years since I had needed dental work, so let's go for another 28, shall we? Okay, let's talk about my FFOs really quick. Then, actually, let me address something else really fast. So I did finish Panda Girl from Santoro London. This is a full kit. It includes 2 needles, the little button, all the threads, the fabric, the pattern, actually 2 sets of patterns because one have the outlines, one does not. Everything that you need to do the original kit is in here. I do have this listed on my Instagram for D-Stash. So if you are interested and live in the US of A, check out my Instagram if you are interested. Price includes shipping with tracking through PayPal, and US only for a couple of reasons, but biggest being I want to make sure that it gets there in a timely manner with everything going on. So anyways, that's available. Check it out if you're interested. It was an amazing stitch. I'm really glad that I customized mine, but the original is gorgeous as well. And there is, so I use DMC for all of mine, but there is a different type of thread in here for the Panda. I think he's done in like a woolen type thread. That, or that it's also cotton, but it's like different. It's a different type. It's not the same. Anyways, you'll see it in the kit. But if you are interested in that, it is on my Instagram at KellyAnn86. First to me, please, if you're interested. Okay, I did FFO a couple of things. I did just a flat ornament finish on the little Stitcher Dear Santa piece. So just a cute little ornament finish. I think it looks really cute. The fabric on the back is a Civil War reproduction print, so that's really cool. I need to like recenter this because clearly he's not going to really be in the video. I also finished my last 3 holiday hooplas from Brenda Gervais. They are flat folds. Heather would be so proud of me. You may still get sent my other flat folds that I need to finish because I only did these because they're small. I love flat folds, do not get me wrong, but like I will make a pillow or frame something any day with no complaints, but make me flat fold something and I'm gonna cry and whine the whole time. I love the finished product. I don't like creating it. It's just not the type of finish that I enjoy making. I enjoy enjoying the finish. Hate the process. Anyways, I did FFO. I think this one, was he just called the Christmas Holiday Hoopla? Or this, I don't know if he was called Christmas Holiday Hoopla or just Santa Holiday Hoopla. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember. But this is the little snowman one. These are all from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And they are all, I stitched the whole Holiday Hoopla series on Picture This Plus 32 count Lugana on the color Mellow. And this one was paired with a navy and polka dot cotton and steel scrap fabric that I had from a different project. This one is the Valentine's Day Holiday Hoopla. So cute. And this fabric was just a fat quarter from the quilt, not the quilt store, the craft store. So, and again, 32 count, Pictures Plus, Mellow. It's not showing the true colors. Filming right here is not as good as filming in my living room, but kind of had to do it here today. It is what it is. I'm sorry. There are photos on my Instagram, so if you want to see better photos of the coloring and things like that, go check out my Instagram because they are all on there. And then this one is the St. Patrick's Day Holiday Hoopla, and I paired it with fabric, a fat quarter just from the craft store. So very cute. So now that whole series is done and FFO'd, which very, very proud of. Okay, so while I was on Valium Thursday night, because I had to take it the night before my appointment and I had to take it an hour before my appointment on Friday. I decided to start something new. I don't know. I only took 2 projects. Oh, Jesus. I have a cat hair in my eye and it's not pleasant. Anyways, I took 2 projects with me. I took Potter's always with me. I took my Sing a Sampler piece, which is the Sound of Music project, and I took this piece. Now, this is on a piece of 14 count fabrics by LJ Ada, and I don't remember the name of it because it's been so long since I bought it and I no longer had the tag for it. But this is the Barber Anna Teacup pin cushion. It was a freebie if you bought Miss Scissors and Miss Teacup. I think also though, like if you got Miss Teacup and Miss Coffee but not Miss Scissors, if you got 2 out of the 3 ladies, I'm pretty sure that you get this one. But I know for a fact if you get Miss Scissors and Miss Teacup from Nitka Moscow, nitka.moscow on Instagram, then they will put this in one of your tubes. But if you've already bought one of them, whenever you go to buy your second one, this will be in the tube. So that's kind of what happened. I bought Miss Scissors when she first came out, and then whenever Miss Teacup came out and I bought her, this was in my tube. It is so cute. It was an easy, quick stitch. I did change up some of the colors. So the pink in here is meant to be more purple colors, but I didn't have all of the called for colors available to me whenever I kitted this months ago, because I kitted this up when I first got it. And I'm more of a pink over purple anyways, so I changed it and I love it. But this is so adorable. I haven't figured out how I want to finish it yet. Part of me wants to find a really cute little dainty frame and put it by all my tea stuff in my kitchen. Part of me also wants to make it a little pillow. Part of me also wants to put it here in my craft room. I haven't decided. But also, though, wouldn't it be fun to find a little floral teacup and actually make it a pincushion in a teacup? And it's a teacup pincushion in a teacup as a pincushion. Okay, Inception. All right, before I lose you, let's move on. A couple of you have told me that me getting this back out and starting my own version made you want to buy the series, and I cannot wait to see your version. Now, this series, which I only have 2 of them in here with me because I already took the 2 that I finished out and put them in like my finish basket. But they are like every other is a different color, every other block. So like this one is the dark tea with like the gold words. This one is the gold dough with the darker colored words. So they're like every other. Well, what I decided to do was do all of the notes a different color. I talked about this in last week's video, I think, about how I was going to do them as the rainbow. And I also, anyways, I have the first 4 done. And yes, there is a little bit of highlighter on that, but the way that I want to finish it, it will not matter. It will be fine, I promise. But I do have the first half done. So excited. I started from the center and I worked my way out. And then I'll finish it in order. But how stinking cute is this? So I'm trying to think. Last week, whenever I recorded, I think I was still on the fa block. I may have finished the fa block and started the me block. But I do know that I was working on the me and the ray block whenever I was at home at my dad's. And I started the dough block early this week. I think Monday maybe? Maybe Sunday night. Maybe super late Sunday night. So that mostly got worked on the beginning of this week, that block. So I only, like, part of me wanted to keep going on this because, I mean, I finished half of it in a week, a little over, like a week and a half. So I totally could have the other half done in another week and a half, maybe less, depending on stitch time. But I do want to get to some Halloween stuff. And some stuff is like coming up and coming out, and so that's where we're at. This is on a piece of 18 count Pictures Plus Tyco. It is the other half of the Fat 4th, I think. What size fabric was this? Do I still even have the tag? Probably not. I don't. It's been so long. This is either a fat 4th or a fat half. I think it was a fat 4th, honestly. And I did half. I've done it before. So half of it, I did the original one, which I made more like the called for colors and pattern. And then for mine, I just really wanted to change it up. So I've been saving this piece, this long piece of Tyco, to do mine on since I did the other one, which I think was around 3 years ago. Possibly 4. Christmas might be 4 years. And it's currently living in my panda bag. All the pandas all the time. Okay. So I got out a Halloween piece. I was debating between a couple, and I decided to go with this one only because of what's coming out this weekend. So tomorrow on the 15th, actually, did they deliver it early? Because I just got an email from Frosted Pumpkin. Yep, they sent it out a day early. Schnickadoodles. If you want a sneak peek, there it is. The horse, the ram, and the monkey. My mom was a monkey. Oh, goat, sheep. Well, ram, same thing. Anyways, my mom was the monkey, I was the tiger, and my dad is the dog, and he's in the, not the next set, but the next one. So the second to last clue will be my dad's Chinese zodiac. So they actually released that a day early. Guess what we'll be doing today is pulling out zodiac and working on the little animals. So, and then Sunday the 17th, is that right? No. Monday the 17th, the new Midnight Way from the Frosted Pumpkin comes out. And this is my only piece of haul other than buying the digital copy of Midnight Way. I did buy the Crinkle Crinkles. I love this sound so much. If I can open up the package. I did get the needle minder on the day that it came out because I have all of the Frosted Pumpkin needle minders. What are you doing? He's licking his paws and his little identify tag is hitting the tile and whatever. Anyways, hitting it and scraping it. So I did get the needle minder. So Monday, Midnight Way comes out. So I am going to start Midnight Way on Monday. And I left my fabric and everything in the other room, but you will get to see that next week. But then I'm probably going to give myself 2 days to work on Midnight Way. So like Monday and Tuesday, and then I will probably switch by Wednesday to Witches of Salem by the Primitive Hair with Emily. She's prepared. We said next week. So there we go. But because Zodiac, it normally comes out on the 15th. They released it a day early. Bless them. I'm so excited. So I'm going to work on Zodiac probably tonight and scratch what I was going to do tonight. And then once Zodiac is up to date, I'll switch back to this one until Midnight Way, and then we'll switch to Witches of Salem next week. But I pulled back out Jack's Halloween Dream, which is the Happy Halloween sign. It's square up at the top and then it comes down to the point down here. I pulled this out last night and I've done this line, that line, this little star. I'm working on the bat over here, did the pumpkin, and 1/3 of the candy corn down here and the stuff that's in the basket. So everything else on this I already had done prior to getting this back out. So now I'm just working. The pattern is 2 pages, or I printed out because the Frosted Pumpkin give you multiple ways to print out your pattern. I printed out the 2-page version, and so page 2 is about middle of the letters down. So I'm basically color completing the bottom down, and then I'll move it up and go from there. This is on a piece of Fabrics by LJ, and I want to say this one was called Starburst. I wish I wouldn't have started in the center. For whatever reason, my mind thought this is going to be bigger than I think. I totally could have done this piece on half and kept half, but I am going to get to keep 2 long skinny chunks on the top and the bottom, which will be fine. But I am sad that I kind of put this on the fabric in a way that wasted a big chunk of it, because this fabric is a dream machine and I wish that I had more of it. But like I said, I'll get a sliver down here and I'll get a sliver up at the top. So I will get to use it again for either like one long skinny thing or like maybe 4 smalls or something. But anyways, Frosted Pumpkin, Jack's Halloween Dream. Got this one back out. And then today on my lunch break, I also got back out, and the original is over in the basket over there. Anyways, I just have my working copy, but it is Spell of the Moon from Blackbird Designs, and it is an owl with the moon behind him sitting on a creepy tree with a little haunted house down here. Patience sent this to me, and whenever I'm done with it, I'm going to write down all the colors that I used. Patience wrote down all the colors that she used, and we're going to keep passing it with the intent that you keep passing it and writing down if you make any color changes. It is a very simple pattern. It only has 3 colors in it. Yeah, 3 colors. Anyways, I really wanted something to put on this piece of, this is a piece of 28 count Lugana in the colorway Diva from Picture This Plus. It's a super bright Barbie ass pink. And I was having a hard time finding something to put on it. And so Patience sent this to me and she said, I made color changes. So I'll send you the color changes that I made. And I was like, oh my gosh, awesome. I'll make note of the color changes that I make and we'll just keep on passing it on. So that's what we're going to do. Because I am making this way more colorful than it was ever called for to be. But I got more of the owl. He was about to here. So I got all the rest of the owl and part of the moon filled in today. So let me silence my phone now that I'm almost done. But so yeah, so I'm also probably on lunch breaks going to work on him a little bit and get him farther along because I really do want to finish this and pass this along before Halloween so that way it can be somebody's like Halloween, like it can be worked on before October or be worked on for Halloween or something like that. So he's going to also be worked on this upcoming week as well. So let's just take a look. Boop, boop, boop. So we've already decided that my wheel was a fail, okay? So this is kind of where my head is at for the rest of the month. Goal is to finish Spell of the Moon, which I think will be really easy to do if I dedicate like my lunch breaks to it. Like I said, I'm going to update Zodiac tonight and probably into tomorrow. And then I will switch back to Jack's Halloween Dream while we wait for the Midnight Way release. Then we will work on Midnight Way Monday and Tuesday. Hi, bud. Say hello. Say hello. He's like, why did you pick me up, woman? I don't know why you're sniffing that. That smells like you. Okay. Then we're going to, next week, pull out the Witches of Salem, which is from the Primitive Hair. That's where I'm at. So I still have some names left to finish, obviously. And then I have the whole other side. So this says Salem, the little house, and then there's the tree with the gallows with one of the outline of a woman waiting to be hung. Very, very sad. Oh, here's the front. There's the front. So you can see where I'm at. All right. So that'll come out next week. And then out of the other things that were on my Halloween wheel. I have 2 others that I really want to work on. I love the other 2 pieces, do not get me wrong, but I'm just not drawn to them at the moment. What I am drawn towards is working more on my Master and the Macabre, which is on this piece, beautiful piece of Da Vinci. I have all the threads wrapped in there, so I don't really want to unhook it, but I have my Master and the Macabre from the Cricut collection that have really been drawn to, and working on that Barber Anna Teacup pin cushion last week really made me want to work more on the Black Cat Hollow. And this is as much as I have. I have half of one of the 3 parts. I have a 1/6 of it done. So that's another one that I want to get back out from my Halloween wheel. So those are going to be the ones that I put more attention into this month. The wheel, like I said last week, I always go into wheels with amazing intentions, and then I remember rather swiftly that like it kind of stifles like my desire to work on it. And then I'll also probably sprinkle in some more work on this, but I would love to get this done sooner than later. I don't want this to sit forever as a whip anymore. Like again, I mean, I waited 3 to 4 years to even restart it for myself. And part of that is because I don't like restitching things, but that one was like an exception because I am a huge Sound of Music fan, and I have been my whole life. And I've been to Germany and whenever I was like 10 or 11, and when we were in was it Salzburg, they had tours and they took you to the different locations where they filmed and or where some of the items had been moved, because the gazebo is no longer where it originally was when they filmed. So they take you where it originally was, and then they take you where it now is, and they take you past the actual yellow Von Trapp family house, which is now owned by a different family, and so you can't go tour it anymore. But that was also 20 something years ago, so it's been like that for a while. But it was a really cool tour for me. Anyways, it's one that like I want done. Right? He's spinning the chair next to me. Okay. Anyways, so that's kind of like the plans for the rest of this month. The only other thing that I think that I may touch, and that's if I make good progress on all these things, is the tequila pattern from Stitchrovia, because it's just so bright and fun, and I've kind of been wanting to work on it. And part of that is because Linda keeps on telling me that she's working on hers, and it makes me want to work on mine. So that's kind of like the plans. It's like all the Halloween things with a dash of Sound of Music and a dash of Zodiac, but all the Halloween things with a dash of non-Halloween, and maybe a dash of tequila. I don't know. Anyways, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video and have a really great World of Cross Stitch Day and a great weekend coming up. And yeah. Just have a good one. I will see y'all next Friday. Bye, guys.